Hey everyone, and welcome back to Building on 16. Today's video is going to be geared more towards my woodworking viewers because I'm going to be opening and using my new DeWalt 735 planer for the first time today. So this is the 735X, which I believe means that it comes with the planer tables and an extra set of blades. So I'm going to get this thing unboxed and we're going to see what this DeWalt planer is all about. All right, so I got the plastic off. We'll get this tape cut, and they also put staples in here. So let's get those out of here. So this is the first planer I've ever purchased, and I see a lot of people using this one, and it also gets a lot of good reviews. So I can't wait to try it out for myself. There's the tables right there. All right, got the extra set of knives, blades, I guess, whatever you want to call them. The oh so important manual. We will refer back to that. Handle, some other parts here. All right. The camera set up there because this thing does weigh 100 plus pounds, so I'm gonna need both hands to get this thing pulled out of here. All right, so now that we have this thing unboxed, let's go over a couple of the key features with this one. So one of the biggest reasons why I decided to go with the DeWalt 735X planer was that you have the 2-speed cutting system. And so what that means is that you have the option to take 179 cuts per inch or 96 cuts per inch, depending on how fine you want your board to be. It has a dial here to where you can set standard measurements here if you're repeating the same cuts. I don't know exactly how I'll use that yet. I will probably fill you guys in later as I get to use this. It has your removal gauge. Again, I've never bought one before, so I don't know if this is standard on other ones or not. I do know that this has a heavy duty motor with it. It has a chain driven 4-post system for raising and lowering this planer. And from what my research has shown me, that is supposed to help with the snipe of running your boards through there. So that's just a few features of this planer. But today's video, I am ready to get this thing used, and let's see how this thing works with a couple boards I have over there. A couple more quick things actually. So one thing I realized is that this planer comes with the tool and a slot right on top for it, which is very handy. I really enjoy having tools that have a home to live in, so you know where they are the next time you look for them. The other thing is actually how heavy this one is. I mentioned earlier 100 pounds. That's what it said on the box. The actual planer is sitting at 92 pounds. As you can see behind me, I do not have a woodworking shop set up. I am in the process of building out our property, and for right now, I'm going to have to find a temporary stand to set this on and probably move it out. So I will get my workout in while I'm moving this planer around. All right, well, I have my planer outside now and just set up here on my trailer. Again, I do not have my shop set up, and it's probably going to be a while. So we're going to have to use what we have. I have a couple boards set here that I'm going to be using for a special project. They're actually fence pickets, but again, that's for another project. Before I use this, I'm going to make sure that I look over the owner's manual because safety first, and I really think that you should know all the safety features about a new tool that you're using. As many times as I operate equipment, tools, it's always good to know some of the safety features, so I highly recommend reading through the manual and understanding the piece of equipment you're about to use. All right, let's see if I can kind of show everyone. So it looks like to me that if you stick the board through there and you have it set, that removal gauge right there shows you how much is coming off. And it looks like I'm a little over 1/32. So I will probably bump that down to get it right at it, because I really am just wanting to see what this looks like, and I don't need it perfect. So we're going to adjust this just a little bit. I'm going to make my first pass. All right, let's give it a try. All right, let's see if the camera will pick up the differences. This is the standard board that I was using, and this is now after I run it through the planer, and it is much smoother. And that was the 96 cuts per inch, and I can't imagine what it looks like once we go to 179. But I'll probably save that for some of my other woodworking projects from some wood off the sawmill instead of just some store-bought fence pickets. Well, just after this first run, I'll have to say I'm extremely impressed with this planer. It just feels like a good quality piece of equipment, and I can't wait to do more projects with it. So I'm going to continue on planing the rest of these boards and finishing up the project that I'm working on. Again, this is the DeWalt 735X planer, and you will definitely be seeing this in action in some later videos coming up. But I appreciate everyone watching this. I appreciate everyone going through this journey with me on my woodworking, and think about subscribing to our channel. Hit the thumbs up for us, and we'll see you on the next one.